Salute to the world. It's your boy DJ Khasper Bhinks, and we V.I.P. along with Coast Djs. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We're going to be rolling out the red carpet for the real Freeway Ricky Ross.
What up?
Man, what's going on with you, man? It's definitely good to have you out here, V.I.P. with your boy DJ Khasper Bhinks and Coast Djs.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's grinding, I'm trying to be down.
Yes, sir, man. Tell them who we rocking with right now.
Huh?
I said, tell them who you is and tell them a little bit about yourself.
Oh, man, this is the real Rick Ross. They already know who I am. I don't need no introduction. You know what I'm saying? If they don't know who I am, they've been sleeping under a rock. If they still think that dude is Rick Ross, tell them I said, wake up and come alive.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely great to have you here, man. Kick your shoes off. Let's kick it, man. We definitely want to get right into it, So, tell us a little bit about your current events right now.
Man. I got a T-shirt that's jumping off the charts. You know what I'm saying? These other cats been out here serving these people these garbage T-shirts and been getting this money. Well, what I did is I came in with my own cut and my own brand, and the people responded, man. They loving it. They said, man, these people thought we only wanted cheap T-shirts, but they're not charging them cheap prices. I'm like, well, damn, why y'all giving them top quality price, but you ain't giving them top quality? And what it is that these people believe that if you black, you don't want the best. You just want to give your money away. So what I've been doing, man, I started a new T-shirt line, and I've been really pouncing on their head out here. One thing I'm doing, I'm also, I got the documentary. We had that edited and cut up and ready to hit the big screen in about 45 days. The world finna be in for a shocking.
Most definitely, man. The real Rick Ross is not a rapper.
He's serious business. If you know what that has a subliminal meaning, and when I did that, what I was trying to tell him is that the real Rick Ross is serious business, and this other guy, he out here playing with this thing, and this thing ain't no joke. Comes with a lot of weight.
Most definitely. We're going to definitely be getting into that real soon. So as far as these new shirts, where can these shirts be found at?
Man, they can get them at Freeway social media. Just go on there and check them out, man. I got all kind of colors. I got every color in the rainbow because I know that we like all the colors, We like purple, red, green, orange, pink, and we like it all, man. And we're people that deserves the best, and that's what I'm out here to do, man. I'm out here to bring in the best for a fair price.
Yeah,
ain't gonna be no gouging on mine.
Yes,
I ain't gonna gouge you.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. It's definitely gonna be nice to have my shirt. To the world, I'm definitely gonna have my shirt that says the real Rick Ross is not a rapper. So make sure you go get that. Check it out on the website that was mentioned by Rick Ross. So as far as your current lifestyle, man, what do you got going on out there? First of all, before we even get to that, man, tell the people where you from.
Man, I'm from L.A. I was originally born in Texas, but we moved to L.A. when I was around 3 years old. So I consider myself L.A. all the way, even though I love Texas. I just come from Austin this weekend, man. I was in Austin Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Man, they showed me such a good time down there, man. I was on 6th Street for the first time, and I went to a boutique. They hired me to come down and bring some of my shirts and sell my shirts and sign autographs and everything, man. It was just crazy, man. Them people showed me so much love down there, and you know what? It was crazy because the people wasn't even black, man. It was young white kids that really showed me all the love, And I was like, wow.
Yeah,
they recognized me. They recognized me too.
Well, I'm all about definitely celebrating diversity and unifying with all cultures. Everybody got something to bring to the table. I definitely feel that, man. I'm glad that they showing you love down there. And I, DJ Khasper Bhinks, I definitely want to let you know how excited and how happy that I am and honored to be here with you right now and to have you out here able to do the things that you're out doing right now.
Yeah, man. It's wonderful to be able to share my experience with younger people, you know, and hopefully able to help them basically stay on the right track. You know, it's amazing to be able to do that, and you know, I just feel so blessed, you know, to be in this position.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's definitely rightful. So again, you know, back to the question that I was asking before we had to find out where the real Rick Ross is from. You know, tell us a little bit about your current lifestyle. You know, so now that you're back on the scene, what's going on?
Man, I got an artist right now that I'm pushing, C. Carter, pure dope. You know, she was in the studio one night and with Crooked Eye and Old Souls, and they did a track, and the track is dope. But anyway, she went in after Crooked, and she went so hard that Crooked said, "Man, hold up, I gotta go back and redo this joint." And she said something about I'm Rick Ross's new dope, and I was like, "Damn, where'd that come from?" You know, it was just, you know, and she's an amazing young girl, you know, and she has a story to tell. I got like 3 people had mentioned C. Carter to me, her name, and I've been getting tweets about her on Twitter, and then, you know, I just glanced at her and I saw her hustle on the internet, and then I told somebody to set the meeting up, and she came by, and she was such a humble little girl that I just fell in love with her whole demeanor, her attitude, and everything. And now she's like my daughter. You know, no matter what happened, I'm gonna see that she blows up and get the recognition and everything that she needs. And by the way, she's working with Kendrick Lamar's top producer, so you know, it's dope.
I'm with that, man, most definitely. So what we're going to do, we'll go ahead and, you know, let the world know what C. Carter's working with. I'm sure, you know, everybody's got to know that if she's rocking with the real Rick Ross, she's definitely got to be dope.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I ain't going to just stamp anything. I mean, I'll help anybody, but, you know, when it comes down to me signing them as an artist, you know, they got to be about their business. And not only talented, but also a hustler. You know, I'm selling them T-shirts, man. And the first day that she comes and see me and she sees that I'm selling T-shirts, she asked me could she start helping me sell T-shirts. And that same day she sold, I don't know, maybe like 12 T-shirts or something. Man, I was like, wow. You know,
that's big.
Just really impressive, man. You know, just somebody who's really trying to better themselves and better their community.
Wow, Rick. Hey, I'm definitely feeling that right there. Shout out to C. Carter for, you know, selling them shirts. That's definitely nice, man. I can't wait till I get mine. We getting ready to go to this C. Carter Lames right now, and we're going to get right back with the real Rick Ross.
This is the middle of the tape. You rocking with your girl C. Carter and DJ 730. We running this mixtape, gang.
Flame 6. Talks about C. Carter. DJ730.com.
I'm a bad one, put it down, you already know. Rookie to the game, but I play it like a fucking pro. You niggas lame, and y'all don't even know. But you gon' get it this time, cause I'ma say it slow. You niggas lame, you niggas lame. Can't fuck with me, you niggas lame. You niggas lame, can't fuck with me. Got a flow so realer, this is dope, no dealer. I'm a cold little sitter, watch me go gorilla on the track. It's nothing to people waiting for something they can rock to. I tell them hold tight, I got you. This is for my niggas in the city, bumpin' seed, I see cool shit. When I spit, they freeze, cause they never met a chick put it down like me. And I'ma put it down on 3, mic check 1, 2, mic check 2, 3. You ready? And I can give a fuck if you was ready. I still go hard with the bars, they heavy, and I'ma take it all till nothing left. I've been coming up short, so that puts me at your neck. Look, I ain't coming for your spot, I need something a little higher. I mean, your trap was alright, but my shit right here, that's that fire. You thinking you bitches bad, I think this bitch shit is fly. Hell yeah, I know I'm the shit, I get anything I desire. With my bad self, my bad bitch. But I mean, well, real chick, you a sellout, how you retail. And your bitch ain't the shit just cause she smell. Your whole crew whack, nigga, that's a team fail. I'm on the mission out here chasing TDE. I'ma make them niggas there fuck with me, guaranteed. Or I promise take it however you please. But remember that you heard that shit from me. Real shit, so sit back and relax. While me and DL cook a crack. I mean track, I don't say I'm showing off, I'm saying facts. And as a matter of fact, I'm better than all you act. You niggas should give it up, you know that your shitty is. And I ain't gotta say it, but I'ma tell you this. Pop my CD and play it. I keep you updated on the motherfucking latest. First things first, my track show playlist. Now have you heard the news? She called out here giving them the blues. I'm winning so somebody gotta lose. So take your loss and move. Move, fool, where your mind at? Don't get that, here let me rewind that. Move, fool, I'm coming through. Going hard in the motherfucking booth. You already know, rookie to the game, but I play it like a fucking pro. You should follow me if you looking for the way to go. Tweet that, mention me, I'ma tweet that. Real talk, I'm the truth, I know you need that. Cream, get the money, y'all, dollar bills. And you can tat it up, so a nigga know it's real. Show me that it's real. I'm playing, nigga, I could give a fuck about how you feel. I'm saying, nigga, let's get back to talking dollar bills. More money, you know the deal. Ill on my sick shit. And this is for the fucking haters on my shit list. You niggas whack, you should peep this. You niggas lame, you niggas lame. Can't fuck with me.
V.I.P. with DJ Khasper. We got the real Rick Ross in the building.
Yeah, did you hear that?
Yeah, man, that thing right there was definitely dope.
And she talking about all them suckers up in the industry, man, who ain't trying to help nobody get in, you know, ain't trying to help their community, because I feel the same way. Them niggas is lame. And I don't use that N-word too often, but, you know, I want to let them know they lame because they don't come to the hood, because they don't care about nobody in the hood. All they want to do is get our money and pimp us, you know, and it's time that some new people get in charge that's going to really, you know, have our backs, man, and that's what I'm all about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, you know, there's a lot of good things said about you. And, you know, we're going to be getting to some of that later. But that C. Carter right there, that was definitely real nice, man. As a matter of fact, we're going to have to get C. Carter, V.I.P. with DJ Khasper Bhinks and Coast Djs.
You done that. So all you got to do is say the word, baby.
Well, you know, we're going to definitely turn up, man. It's an honor to be here with you. But as far as this, you know, we got some controversial things going on between the rapper known as Rick Ross and you're also Rick Ross, and you know, what's the deal with that?
Well, his name is William Roberts. That's the first thing. You know what I'm saying? His name is William Roberts. He's not Rick Ross. He wasn't born Rick Ross. He shouldn't be using Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't know nothing about Rick Ross or what it stands for. Only thing he wanted to do was pilferage off of the name and the recognition and the love that the streets had for me, because I gave back to the streets. You know what I'm saying? I stayed in the streets. I'm in the streets right now. He ain't never been in the streets. He ain't gonna never go to the streets. You know, right now the streets trying to kill him. Yeah.
Well, you know, that's definitely what's being said. Well, this right here is most definitely a bit of a controversial question, but it's something that the people of V.I.P. with DJ Khasper Bhinks and Coast Djs want to know. They've been asking, and so, you know, now I got to know. We have to know. Now, the rapper Rick Ross, in your opinion, utilized your successful name to gain notoriety within the music industry. Is that correct?
Absolutely. And nobody can argue that.
Okay.
I don't think nobody but Universal and Warner Brothers, they the only ones in the world, and him would argue that he didn't do it. But you know, they say he invented my name, so.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, this is the next part though. Going from a kingpin to now an up and coming music mogul, there are a lot of fans that, you know, feel like you're kind of the pot calling the kettle black, because all of a sudden, you know, you're involved in the rap music, and simply said, they said, they feel like you're riding the coattail of the rapper Rick Ross to get into the music industry.
Well, those are people who haven't done any research, because if they do their research, I should have been the king of hip-hop. I've been in hip-hop since 81, 82. I had rappers way before he ever thought about, probably before he was born. I got to see how old he is, because they lie about so much. I don't know how old he is. But I had rappers, I was messing with DJ Pooh and South Central Cartel and all them back in the 80s. So I've been in the rap before he was even born, maybe.
Oh, wait a minute. So you telling me that the real Rick Ross?
I paid for Anita Baker's first album. I'm the guy who financed Anita Baker's first album.
Okay, so you were in the studio too?
Yeah, I've been in the studio.
Okay. Well, that's definitely what's good, man. Because that's not the way that you're portrayed. You're not portrayed as someone that's in these studios, and so it's good to know that you know about music as well. Would you ever collaborate with the rapper Rick Ross?
Yeah, that's possible. We probably could do something together. But he got to change his attitude, man. He got to become a real person. He got to respect the streets, man. He got to understand that, because I'm not gonna put my life on the line for nobody. If I go out there and co-sign for him and say that he's cool, he got to be cool.
Most definitely. Have you ever?
I ain't gonna say a motherfucker. Excuse my French. I ain't gonna say nobody is. See, you get me hot. Yeah, but I ain't gonna say nobody cool that ain't cool.
Yeah.
If you ain't cool, it's best don't ask me, because I ain't gonna say nothing negative about you if you don't ask me nothing negative about you. But if you ask me, then I gotta tell it how it is, because I ain't gonna bite my tongue just because you got 50 cents or a quarter, because you wearing a gold chain that might be hollow, or you wearing Versace, or you wearing Versace or whatever that stuff is called. But it's fake.
Yeah.
Or even if it's real, I don't care, because I don't care who Versace is.
I feel that. So, have you actually sat down and had a conversation with the rapper known as Rick Ross, or has it always been someone behind the scenes talking for you, maybe such as a lawyer or an agent?
I would talk, but he won't talk. He's the one that I don't know how to get in touch with him. Everybody got my phone number. I don't have to stand behind nobody. I'm my own man, and I make my own decisions. And that's just how it is.
Most definitely. So, as far as the music goes, how can you be contacted? If someone wants to try and progress their music career and they're liking your movement, what you got going on, how can they get involved with you?
The best way to hit me would be go to Freeway social media, Freeway Mixtapes, leave a message for me. You also can hit me on Twitter and Facebook, but those are not my primary ways to get in contact with me. If you put some music on one of my sites, I'm going to see that it's moving, people are liking it, boom, I'm in. So those are ways that you can get in contact with me right off the rip.
Okay, I like that, because there's so many answering machines out here and so many email addresses that nobody ever answers. So it's good to know that, you're there to get in contact with who reaches out to you.
And let me say this here, like I tell all the kids when I go speak to them in the high school. I said, if you really, really want to get in touch with me, you can get my number. Because my number is floating out there. Lots and lots of people got my phone number. So if you really do your due diligence, you can get my number.
That's definitely a good word. Due diligence.
And if you don't do your due diligence, I don't want to talk to you.
Due diligence. That's exactly what it is. You definitely got to research and find those opportunities, but you got to be hungry enough to pursue those opportunities as well. And that's what I like the most about the artists that you rock with, Rick, because they're all heated up. They're all ready to go. They're like, where's the opportunity? Let's take it. And that's what I like, man. You're definitely really good at picking your artists.
Yeah, well, you know, when I was in jail, Wendy Day kind of laced me up on the music business, and she told me, do not get an artist that I got to take care of.
Oh, man.
Find your artist that's self-sufficient, that's out here trying to make it on their own, and then you come in and just boost them up.
Yeah,
that's much better than you know, getting with an artist that you gotta take from the ground up. So, you know, I'm already looking for artists, you know, like with C. Carter. When I finally got the word from her, you know, she was already out there, you know, putting it down.
Yeah, you definitely got to be able to go put some leg work in. I understand that. So, you know,
yeah.
I can't wait to hear more from C. Carter. As a matter of fact, we got more tracks from her. You've also got another artist named Franco.
Franco the God. That boy is hot, too.
Yeah.
And Franco ain't always been, you know. Me and Franco done been at odds because I had to check him a few times, you know, and let him know, man, this ain't no babysitting thing here, man. I ain't looking for I ain't running no daycare, you know. I'm looking for artists, man. Artists that can sell records and can sell T-shirts and hats and sell out concerts. If you can't sell out 100 venue place, you ain't gonna never sell out 20,000. You ain't gonna never sell out the Staples Center. So you got to start from the ground up. You got to start selling out right here. You got to sell 10 tickets when they have these shows and they making you pay to get in. Well, you got to go out and sell 20 tickets. You got to go do that. I'm not gonna sell 20 tickets for you.
Right.
So,
well, let me ask you this.
But Franco has come a long ways, man, and I'm really excited about Franco right now with the progress that he's making, and his music is dope. Yeah,
I know. So as far as, you know, this music label that, you know, is it fair to say that you're running this label?
Pretty much. Basically, what I really do for him more so, because I really want all my people to be bosses on their own. And I think what I really do for him is I allow him the time to be around me. I allow him the time to see me grind and to understand my vision, because if you don't think big, you can never be big. If you always see small, then that's all you'll ever have. So what I really do is give them the vision to be big and to control their own stuff, and don't sit back and let nobody else control what's going on with you and your career. Because if you depend on somebody else to take care of you, it may never happen.
Exactly. I totally understand that, man. And I don't think it could be put any better. That is straight game from the real Rick Ross. We, the listeners, myself, the listeners of V.I.P with DJ Khasper Bhinks and Coast to Coast DJs, we definitely appreciate you dropping that knowledge on us. So what we're getting ready to do right now, we about to get to this Franco line, man, and then we're going to get right back, and we're going to, you know, go ahead and close out, and, you know, thank you for coming through, and shout-outs and all of that.
All right.
Overdrive with my grind on, smoking on that cyclone. Might go that price on me, I'm locked in and my eyes on it. Hoes know what my mind on, they jump off with no dive balls. My flow cash, they rack fiends, I spit shit, they dive for. Chevy riding this smoke white, that bitch bad, no Snow White. Kind of bad bitch, her throat tight, I smoke it till my throat dry. Fuck lame, you know why? I chase cash, not choke shot. My eyes low, they bloodshot, they undermine, I'm so high. Got jet lag from dope lines, passports and boat rides. Been around the world just like 4 times. Mixed girl, she so fly. Her eyes Spanish, don't know why. My eyes Spanish, you know why. Codeine in my limeade, 13 in my pom-pom. My God, I got little green men on my prototype. Got the little green men, then I fold them up. Ride around with no pink on, blow smoke down in my window. Codeine in my limeade, I lean back and I sit slow. I got little green men I pull up, got some little green men, then I fold them up. Ride around with no pants on, blow smoke out of my windows. Hoping you know my light made. I lean back and I sip slow. I'm barred up, no hoes barred. Since I was 17, money, hoes, clothes, cars. Take a look at what I made, throwing off on my tirade. Haters seem to be irate, hoes see me and gyrate. Cash up, I like change, ain't talking money, no time made. These lame niggas gon' die lame, keep looking at me sideways. I spazzed out of my mind frame, fuck the world till these times change. My life been so bittersweet, codeine in my limeade. My bitch hot, don't like rain, so fast force change limeade. Dodge raindrops when I say, so overseas you'll find me. I finally got my mind made, it's fuck whoever in my way. These beats is the will of war, don't ape shit, no primate. Streets like the Congo, beat to get your mind blown. Be conscious of your whereabouts, your zip and your time zone. How this bitch hoe get mad, I laugh hard, my bitch bad. I fall deep in her quicksand, I lean with no kickstand. Damn, I got little green men on my polo top. Got some little green men, then I fold them up. Ride around with no pants on, blow smoke out of my windows. Hoping you know my light made. I lean back and I sit slow. I got little green men on my polo top. Got some little green men, then I fold them up. Ride around with no pants on, blow smoke out of my windows. Hoping you know my light made. I lean back and I sit slow.
That's a heat right there, man. I'm most definitely feeling that right there. Franco, mate. Yeah, he got that turned all the way up. So let me ask you this. Is Franco from California as well?
Yeah, Franco's from California, too.
Yeah, I definitely got a lot of love for California. It's a lot of great music coming out of there.
I got artists out of Texas, Philadelphia. I mean, we got artists from all over, from Detroit.
Okay.
We're a movement. We're trying to be a real record label. You know, we want to compete with the Universals and the Warner Brothers. We don't want to just. I don't know. It's just crazy, man. Because I don't just want to be, one of these guys that get a check, and they let you drive around in a nice car, but you can't do nothing for your people.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. That's definitely a real good way to look at it. Now, as far as the topic on the rapper Rick Ross, William L. Roberts, we all know that in 2010 you filed a lawsuit that, it had to be refiled for several different reasons, but I'm certain that you got the date of August 27, 2013 highlighted on your calendar. What is the outcome that you're hoping for on that?
Well, you know what? It don't really matter what the outcome is. The main thing that I want is the exposure. I want to let everybody know, because I think he's giving a false message to our children. And not only him, there's some other ones out there. Guys like Jay-Z, they telling our kids that you can sell drugs and parlay that into a record deal and never go to prison.
Okay, now how do you feel about the TV show American Gangster? And it even went into a movie, and you were actually on the first season. You're like the second episode on the first season.
Well, you know what? The good thing BET did with that is that if you notice, it was only a few guys that was on that TV program that wasn't in prison. It was only a couple guys that wasn't in prison. At that time, and when they did the show, I was actually in prison myself. So I didn't think the show was too bad, because what they tried to do was really give a picture of the black community.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And they also, if you paid attention, they had guys that was doing life in prison, including myself. I had a life sentence myself at one time.
Man,
so
glad you don't have that.
I think it was kind of educational what BET did. So I look at that difference. See, it's a difference in if you glorifying drugs and you're making kids think that you really sold drugs and that you were able to parlay that into a career where you sit down with the President of the United States. I'm telling you right now, even though I did 20 years in prison, people still treat me a certain way because I sold drugs.
Mhm.
You know, people still look at me in a negative light, as if I didn't pay my dues to society.
Yeah, you did that in a lot of different ways. But as far as us, you know, having a black president right around these times, I mean, how do you feel about that? I mean, you know, you definitely, you know, there's some things notated about the government and your era, but how do you feel about today's government?
What is he going to do for us? I mean, he didn't promise the blacks nothing. I believe we gave him the presidency. I believe that the black community gave Obama the presidency without him having to give us any promises.
Right. Well, you know, right now in a lot of lyrics, you're quoted as being the black godfather.
I don't know. You know, all I know is that I want to help my people, man. I want my people out of this condition. I'm tired of black unemployment being so high. I'm tired of us not being able to go in and get fair loans like everybody else. I'm tired of these people coming in from other countries, opening up businesses with government loans in our community, but we can't go to them and get the same loan, open up the same type of business. I'm tired of the stereotype where they're saying that we're lazy, we're dumb, we're stupid, and I believe that we're anything but that.
Exactly, and definitely, like with you coming up, you know, it said that, you know, you couldn't read, you couldn't write, and that's the reason why you didn't pursue your you know, the tennis career fully. Is that true?
Absolutely. But see, they don't think they think you're supposed to learn how to read and write on your own when they don't have teachers in our schools that care nothing about us. If you're a teacher and you teaching, but all you want is a check, you don't care nothing about the kids, then of course the kids are not gonna learn.
How did you learn?
From prison, an inmate taught me. Somebody who had love for me.
Yeah. Hey, it's a good thing that there are good people out there, and there are also good people, people with good spirits that are in prison at this time. Now,
but we need people with good spirits in our schools.
Yeah.
You know, they need to pay teachers more. You know,
yeah.
why a basketball player gonna get $15 million a year and a school teacher only get $40,000? I mean, it's crazy, ridiculous.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's a society that's bound to fail.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you gonna give a guy all this money for doing nothing, but shoot a ball through a hole, and then here you is got somebody that's taking care of your children, and you ain't gonna pay them.
So as far as, you know, South Central, back when you know, had went into prison, you know, I know they were saying that you were the man back then. You know, you're known internationally. So as far as that goes, you know, what was life like back then for you?
Life was good. You know what I'm saying? It's always good when you have money in your pocket. You know, people say that when you die, you can't take money with you, but I say I don't want to die without it. You know, I don't want to leave Earth and have my people worried about how they gonna bury me and how they gonna make it from that point on. So, you know, it's always good when you got money, and you need money here in America and in the world. So, life was good for me back then, and life is good for me right now. You know, I'm enjoying life. I love it. I love right now. I love being me. I'm excited about today, and I'm excited about tomorrow.
Yeah. I love the way that sounds. Well, you know, back then they said that, you know, you were keeping it up under the radar, like, you know, having millions of dollars a day. I'm sure that one would be tempted to spend that money and splurge that money, and you managed to not do that.
Well, you do. I mean, I did pretty good with it, but I could have did better. You know, I could have did more, used the money more wisely. But I used it with the knowledge that I had. I used it, and you know, it is what it is. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I only wound up losing 20 years of my life. You know, when I could have lost my whole life, and my freedom. So, and the life of some of my loved ones. So, you know, I feel like I came out of the whole thing lucky and blessed. Because, you know, the game is treacherous. You know, the guy who you selling dope with today will be your witness against you tomorrow. So,
yeah.
you know, I'm just glad that it's over with, and that now I'm doing the things that I'm doing, and I got a chance to be a positive influence in not only my community, but in my whole country. Because right now, the things that I'm doing are influencing the whole country.
Exactly. So, man, I don't want to stay on that too long, but let me ask you, man, 100 kilos a week, $200 million a day. Did you ever feel like the walls were closing in, or you were about to get caught, set up, or even worse?
Well, you know, when you're in the game, you don't care. You make up your mind that you're going to go to prison. Prison is a part of it, and you just deal with it.
Mhm. So, what is your favorite thing about California itself?
The weather.
Yeah, I know.
Right now it's about 80 degrees. The sun is shining. Lovely day. And I'm putting some of these T-shirts together. Some red ones, some purple ones, some blue ones, some green ones, some money green ones, some white ones, some black ones. So then they hit the sun, they not only look good, but they're gonna feel good too.
Yeah, definitely, and it's gonna be comfortable. I know they're comfortable because you were saying earlier you gotta have them top notch with the good threads and all of that.
If your T-shirts start with bad thread, like a lot of these companies are doing, you're gonna end up with a bad T-shirt.
Yeah, I definitely get that. So, what music were you listening to before prison?
Some of everything, man. Public Enemy. Who else was I listening to? I can't remember. That was a long time ago.
Mhm. Well, who are you listening to now? Like, if I was to jump in the car with the real Rick Ross, what would I hear playing?
Most of the time, I'm listening to new artists that hand me their CDs. I probably get about 20 CDs a week. I venture out to a lot of the talent shows because I know that the next star is going to come up in these talent shows, and they're going to be performing, and nobody's going to hear them. So I do a lot of venturing out to talent shows, and people give me a lot of CDs. And when I ride, I listen to them. Every now and then, though, I have on the radio, and I listen to some of the hip-hop stations that's going to play the same records over and over again, so they can keep brainwashing the people into buying their crap.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, you definitely have done some major things for the community. What's your favorite community service or organization to set up?
Well, I started my own foundation. It's Freeway Literacy Foundation, and what I do is I go around to like juvenile detention centers and high schools and foster homes and stuff like that, and I get a kid my 3 favorite books to read. And, matter of fact, your listeners should get those books too. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, As the Man Thinks, and The Richest Man in Babylon. So my nonprofit is my favorite organization. I'm also a member of the community board, and we go around and check on different things in the community, make sure the politicians are doing what they're supposed to do, the police and stuff like that there. And when they say they spent money, if the money was spent, I'm also a member of that. I enjoy that. But mostly I enjoy going out talking to the kids.
Mhm. Yeah, we definitely appreciate that, man. Thank you for shedding so much light on so many different things. I'm so glad that you're out here to be with us and to make these moves in the community that you're doing right now. That is definitely something.
You know what, too? I'll meet with Nick Cannon Friday about my movie, about playing my role in the movie.
There is a movie coming up. Tell us about the movie.
Well, we ain't really got time. We're going to have to do it later. We're going to have to do this again. Maybe when C. Carter come on, I'll come with her. And we do all that. We can go into all that.
Well, C. Carter is definitely going to be coming through. But, hey, for everybody that just heard that, yes, Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross, has got a movie coming. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for that. Well, hey, Rick, we definitely appreciate you coming through. V.I.P. with DJ Khasper Bhinks and Coast to Coast DJs. Please feel free to come back at any time, you're always welcome. I hope you enjoyed yourself as much as I enjoyed having you here.
It was enjoyable. It was enjoyable, and I'll be back.
Most definitely. And so is C. Carter, man. But before you get out of here, are there any more shout-outs or anything else that you'd like to say to the people?
Man, shout out to the whole Freeway social media family, Freeway Enterprise family, and everybody that's been backing me. You know what I'm saying? All we got to do is stand strong, keep pushing, and we're going to get there. Love y'all. Peace. I'm out.
All right, now we about to get to this C. Carter. Wanna be dope.
Who you sound like? Tell us who you are. Girl, you sound tight. You gon' go far. I downloaded your songs, man. Your verse is beyond. Where you from? Compton. I'm dope. I'm so fucking nice. They asking how I got so ill. Happened overnight. They asking how come I'm so real. I tell them, well, it's only right that I provide y'all with that ill and get y'all hooked on it for life like I'm hooked on getting high. That's that Mary Jane. The only bitch I like into my brain. Mary, do your thing. Eyes low, rockin' shades while I'm peeking through the blinds. Giving sneak peeks of things I've been thinking in my mind. The bomb ticking with time. The bomb ready to blow. Tick, tick, here we go. Look out below. Dropping shit so dope. Dropping shit so coke. Dropping shit so crack. I have you niggas stoked. I'm a tripper, have you tripping? It's a fucking trip. I know. I think a lot of that. Out my control. I either you don't think enough and your thinking process is slow. You think like a PC. I work like a Mac Pro. You black and I'm dope. Yo. Don't you wanna be dope? Don't you wanna be dope? Hey. Don't you wanna be dope? Don't you wanna be dope? Don't you wanna be dope? Don't you wanna be fly? Stop frontin', nigga, come and get high. Nigga, come and get high. Stop frontin', nigga, come and get high. Flow so cold, I be on my cool. Flow cold, I be on my cool shit. Flow so cold, I be on my cool. Hey, flow cold, I be on my cool shit. Say my flow so cold, I be on my cool shit. But if you feel the need to trip, then I'ma act the fool, bitch. Cool it down, I shut you down quick. Cut you off, turn you off. Power down, trick, power down like switch black. Power black fist, half black, half Spanish, eye mix. Hair long, pretty chick. Dope, eat that, crack that, coke that, smack that, blow. That habit, you gotta have it, I have it, so turn it off. Habits for rolling blunts, addicted to high thoughts, high price shit. Man, high life rock, soon as the high stop, you searching for high top. You fly so fucking jump. Don't worry, the story's up, don't make it, you fly as fuck. You fly so fucking jump. Yeah, don't worry, the story's up, don't make it, you fly as fuck. Dope boys and dope girls on them DRU jeans drugs. Eyes low, think of pics, love hugs, get fly, get paid, spin it all up. We do it like we don't know. No broke, trying to be dope, yo. Don't you wanna be dope? 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 Don't you wanna be fly? Stop frontin', nigga, come and get high. Nigga, come and get high. Stop frontin', nigga, come and get high. Flow so cold, I be on my cool. Flow cold, I be on my cool shit. Flow so cold, I be on my cool. Hey, flow cold, I be on my cool shit. Hey man, don't you wanna be dope? Dumb fly, take it easy, don't overdose, overload, I'm faded. 3 blunts to the head, I'm dope. Incredible, and the T.O., and the T.O., and the T.O.P's what I'm headed for. I'm here, really nigga, I'm sick and can't nobody see this. That's that Stevie Wonder shit, and ain't nobody on my level. Everybody under this, cause it's that A1 good, pure coke spit. I'm dope, nigga.
What's the name, mug?
nigga never wanna hate. Play it safe around the player haters. My niggas killers, and I ain't caught a body yet. Peer pressure a bitch, itching to leave a body wet. Ain't nobody better than me and my nigga. All I know is go, nigga. I'm with the hope dealer, cause where I'm from it ain't no love for a broke nigga. No money like show money, or maybe hoe money. Boss player shit, so it seems what it seems like I mean. Frank go to God, broken ED off me.
You don't want it with the freeway boys. Catch you slipping on the freeway boys. Fast lane on me. Big dealers, big spending all for the money. Some kill, some steal, all for the money. Most ain't even real, but we still call them home. Still call them home. The fast lane on the big dealers, big spending all for the money. Most ain't even real, but we still call them home. Still call them home. Now what the fuck is that?
My paper burns slow, lyrical inferno. When I'm in my pen state, rest in peace Paterno. Sick with it, spit it, anybody get it, germ flow. Giving the cities white and black kids like a dermo. Tolerance, acknowledge this, not the one to politics, but a new paper maker, cause I write it like a columnist. Shout it out, they show me love. Hollow where they throw that dub. In the streets, I'm acting club. After hours with all my thugs, got bottles up. Switch it sweet, paper plane, ritually. Promethazine, that pimp C. For the girls that shit that Britney. My shit for girl in Molly. Shout to that Patron and Poke. Shit, that be my motto when I'm so West Coast like those folks. Bullshit, I don't go for. 4-5, then go live like broadcasting right now. Tune in if it's televised. That revolution, let it be. I'm right now, fuck next to me. Hate for the side to get next to me. Man, I call this game like a referee.
You don't want it with the freeway boys. Catch you slipping on the freeway boys. Fast lane on me. Big dealers, big spending all for the money. Some kill, some steal, all for the money. Most ain't even real, but we still call them home. We still call them home. The fast lane on the big dealers, big spending all for the money. Most ain't even real, but we still call them home. Still call them home. Now what the fuck is that?
Hey, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in with your boy DJ Khasper Bhinks. We V.I.P. along with the Coast Djs. Shout out to C. Carter, shout out to Franco. Most definitely shout out to the real Rick Ross. We turned up right now. We're about to get another one from C. Carter, MPR. Let's go.
Ever really do is rap for the city. Down broke, but we accessibility. Cause I'm supposed to act with a face so pretty. And all I understand, can't nobody fuck with me if I rock that dress. If I floss them heels, if I show some chest. And I say I'm ill, then I say I'm nice. And my itch gon' sell. Damn, I got these bills, diapers, tuition. Can't say it shit cause ain't nobody try to listen. Unless I got the catch and the rock that listen. Damn, money, power, respect, money, power. But we ain't got none. So how far would you go just to get you some? Money, power, respect, money, power. One born with it, so we take about an hour, minute, second. We try to get paid. And we get on TV, got this made. And niggas get on TV, got fresh J's, new whips, getting high, drop top, pussy lanes rap. Look at how the light shine. Chase set for a lifetime. Want it so bad, I'm not in my right mind. So I grind hard till the day that I die. It's money, power, respect, money, power. But I ain't got none. I grind so hard just to get me some. I've been jail so long when I get me all my niggas. And you can bet the house on that. To your whole team, you should tell them fall back. I got an ill flow, I be killing all tracks. Cause every time I do it, I do it to the max. Yeah, I do it to the max. To really do it big, you can't do it half-assed. And I really do need to put you haters on blast. When it all pans out, I'ma have the last. Grind so hard for the money. Grind so hard for the money. Money, power, respect. We ain't got none. Grind so hard just to get me some. When I get me all mine in the it, mine in it, mine in its own.
Beats by Design.
V.I.P with DJ Khasper Bhinks, the Coast Djs.
On a mission, woman with a plan, ain't no telling where I'm headed. Or depend on how it pans, but then again I'm in control. So I guess I'm going up. My flow ill, I don't spit, I'm throwing up. I'm so the bomb, I'm blowing up. Wish I should be. I searched the world to find someone who understood me. It came out with a bunch of it from the hub. That's Compton where I'm from. Where females know less ratchet and hooded, and they with guns. Where babies grow up with no fathers and they smoke up all they fun. They brag up on the stupid shit they done. My people crazy, but I love them to death. CBT, we run this 10 to the point we out of breath. I'm trying to be that girl you feel. Not only cause she's sexy, I fuck your mind up. Only if you let me. So good, guarantee you won't forget me or regret me. Just accept me, not for who I could be. Take me as I am, a girl on a mission, a woman with a plan. See, I can get you high to the point you never land. Come fuck with me, you won't go back again. See, I'm a smooth operator, you. Hey, you. Hey, you can call me when you need. I put it down so good, so good. So, you never wanna let me leave. I swear you wouldn't believe the tricks I got right up my sleeve. The woman in your dreams, you go to sleep and think of me. I'm not your average, that ain't hard to tell. Pretty chick and I know my mind well, so I speak it, they feel every word, every letter, every line, to the point that it's gonna make them press rewind or run it back, play it again, tell they family and they friend that yo, I heard this shit from Compton and she really gets it in. Probably cause I'm spit this shit they feel and understand. Probably cause they thought that I just wrote it with the pen. Probably cause they heard it and imagined I was in. And they relate to every situation I've been in. From tuition to my kin, my intuition failed again. I gotta start where I begin. I swear the story never ends, but I keep it pushing. I'm sticking to the plan. Go hard till I make it, and even harder than.
All the way down south, man. Shout out to the world. Right now, you know, you tuned in with DJ Khasper Bhinks, and we VIP with the Coast Djs. So, you know, definitely shout out to Rick Ross for coming through. Shout out to C. Carter. You know, we definitely appreciate you airing that hot music with us. Shout out to Franco. Get at your boy DJ Khasper Bhinks, 317-529-1309, 24 hours.